Storytellers. I'm here at Epcot today to explore the Festival of the Holidays. Hope you join me and we'll have a great time. Brought to you by Advent Health. That is the premier sponsor for the Festival of the Holidays. Gave me any money, but Advent, if you'd like to, I'm happy to have the sponsorship. The signs, we don't really see anything Christmas or holiday up front, but come into the stores, we do start seeing some garland. It looks like they're still focused on Epcot 40th anniversary merchandise, and I don't see anything specifically Christmas yet, though I'm certain there's some in the creation shop. I did find some pins and ornaments. I have to say I love this. That's so cool. I love Baymax. I have about 2 hours from now before my queue gets called for Cosmic Rewind. I was very blessed to be able to get one this morning. But first, let's go check out some of the short lines.
There, behind you. Look at that. Look, he's coming close to you. Almost like you knew you were looking for him. Is that pretty cool?
Skipping and no flash photography. Thanks, guys.
Double loop and the inverted front side burial entrance. Awesome. Check out all the humans in the human tank. Dude, you so totally rock.
Dad, come on. Time to ride the AC, dude.
All right, dudes, familiar calls. I must be on my way.
Put up lights for Christmas here in Living with the Land.
Join us as we ring in the most bountiful time of the year. For some, it's difficult to imagine the holidays without winter and snow, but one of the most important holiday crops actually grows in the tropics. For centuries, farmers in Central America have cultivated cacao to make chocolate. In fact, cacao is chocolate's main ingredient. Today, people around the world are able to enjoy a variety of sweets and keep warm with a cup of hot cocoa, thanks to this tropical plant.
I am always down to celebrate chocolate.
Think of fish, but seafood is an essential part of many festive meals. In parts of southern Italy, family and friends gather once a year to celebrate La Vigilia with a 7-course seafood dinner. Tilapia, bass, and shrimp, like the ones raised here using our sustainable water systems, make up just some of the dishes served during this grand meal. Today, in the United States, the tradition is known as the Feast of the Seven Fishes.
Oh, look at that.
Around here are common in Florida, but in Northern Europe, where fresh fruit is rare in winter, they're much harder to find, making them an extra special stocking stuffer. During Chinese New Year, these vibrant fruits are given as gifts of good fortune. They say it's better to give than to receive, And in this greenhouse, we're celebrating the holidays by giving back to the land using innovative farming techniques. By recycling water, we can give plants rich nutrients. By giving plants ladybugs, we're able to control pests and reduce the need for pesticides. And by growing ground plants vertically, we give them better protection from disease.
They still have not changed out the Disney shorts, but let's go see Figment in his Christmas sweater.
Now I've completely... Your ears are hearing 1,000 thoughts can start appearing, and each of us, with just a spark of inspiration, I made my house now.
Hi, Joy. Are you ready for Christmas? Well, your joy. I mean, like, what's Christmas without joy? Do you have any presents you're looking for? Just one? A teddy bear? Oh, a big teddy bear. Very cool. Very nice. Well, can we get a quick photo? We have the Christmas window display up here at Creation Shops. Let's see what they got. Modern Deco Christmas tree. Still a lot of 40th stuff out, of course. Here we go with the Munchlings. Me and Bert bag for the season. An Olaf version. But here is, I guess this was the food and wine, and it's still here. Found the Christmas section. Oh, little doggy outfits. Ornaments. Disney always has Christmas ornaments usually. Sometimes there's new ones for the Christmas season, but they have like several Christmas shops, specifically at Magic Kingdom and at Disney Springs. It says this is Christmas, but it also has Epcot 40, but it is really pretty. Oh, well, because it's an ornament, of course. It's Crocs. Mickey and Minnie Nutcrackers. It is busy in this section. Oh, look, they have some Hanukkah stuff. This is nice. I haven't seen the Hanukkah stuff yet. Light, laughter, and latkes. I probably mispronounced that, and I apologize to all of my Jewish friends. A little bit more. Oh, Marvel. That's fun. And some Star Wars Christmas. Not before. A Star Wars wreath. Some of that's new. That's nice. They also have the scavenger hunt. They usually have different ones for different festivals. And so this one's Olaf's. I believe the last one was Remy's, and they had one for Figment as well. It's time for the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Overlay.
Maelstroms, which power our electrical grids, are the main source of energy for the planet.
So what? How? Why didn't we think of that? That thing's gotta be worth a fortune.
I am Groot.
Good question. Yeah, who do you think took it?
Perhaps that really big man outside your ship.
So much fun. Run, run, rocket. It was great. I love that they did a custom song for it. I do wish they had a couple others like overlays for especially, but I guess most people don't get to ride it more than once, like at least once a year. So, but anyway, what a great ride. The thing apart about that ride is listening to other people that are first timers just talk about how amazing it is and how much they love it. So make sure to listen for that when you're getting off the ride as well. First, I want to thank our sponsor today, which is me. That's right. I am the sponsor for today, as I am in all of my videos so far. But anyway, if you guys are interested in learning more about going to Disney, if you need confidence to go to Disney, if you want to get a checklist on what to pack, a checklist for all the rides, and how, if you're a bigger person, like what issues you may have, a packing list, a savings guide, all of that for only $7. Just go to guide.fattestedtravel.com. That's guide.fattestedtravel.com. It's also in the description, and you can check that out for $7. You're going to get all of that stuff and really help out the channel. So thank you guys. On to the shows. Interesting, I thought I'd point out is that out front in the front part of Epcot, there is not a lot of decor. So I haven't seen any real Christmas decor out here. So all of that is going to be in the World Showcase area. Donuts box offering this season, always a crowd favorite. Mint chocolate donut is definitely extremely tempting. Try all of them for $18. Chestnuts and Good Cheer Holiday Kitchen. Oh, these look good. You know, nuts are pretty healthy. Maybe, nah. Save the money for now. Looks like we're getting to where the festival actually begins, and we can see the Christmas tree in the back. And that's just beautiful. How well you can see it, but it has happy holidays in all the different languages and the different flags from different countries. Doing a meet and greet. I'm eating this apple, but I'm thinking about that donut.
So come on and get around and help us celebrate the most magical, the most wonderful, the most glorious season of the year. Right, joyful? Yeah. Come on, Erica. Hey, yeah. When you come to His presence, the name of Jesus, and you see all this looking up on your world. Yeah.
Did good and packed my fuel rods and forgot, so I had to spend $30 on another one. If you go to my resources tab at resources.fattestedtravel.com, you'll realize these are about half price, if not lower, on Amazon, and you can exchange them for free in the parks for fully charged ones. Use my link, at least you help me pay for this thing. I now have like 5 of them. Santa! I'm doing fantastic. Oh, I gotta guess. All right, and you need to. Oh, scanning afterwards. So, can I ask for something for Christmas?
Yes, sir.
Can you ask Bob Iger and Josh Tomorrow to get rid of the reservation system? You might have some pull.
Well, we can talk about it.
All right. You know, I don't know if they've been good or not. So.
Yeah.
Music. And number 2, Jalisco is the birthplace of tequila. This next selection is the national dance of Mexico. We know it as the Mexican hat dance. This is entitled El Jarabe Tapatío. Christmas Eve, where Mary and Joseph go from home to home seeking shelter, but they're always turned away. Our dancers are going to help us reenact this today, but we're going to need your help first. So when Mary and Joseph come to your door and knock 3 times, I would like all of you to shake your head no like this. Let's practice that. But I promise, a family will let them in and we'll even get to break a piñata. ¿Quién está posada a estos peregrinos que vienen cansados de andar los caminos? Por más que digáis que venid rendidos, no damos posada a desconocidos. ¡Sí! Santos peregrinos, peregrinos, reciban este rincón. Y aunque pobre la morada, os la doy de corazón. And now it's time for everyone's favorite part of the party, La Piñata! Traditionally, a piñata is filled with candies, fruits, and other treats for the children. And when it's broken, they all scatter to grab as much as they possibly can. So let's celebrate this great tradition and break the piñata! Ya le diste una, ya le diste dos, ya le diste tres y tu tiempo se acabó. Hola niña, no te dilates con la canasta de los cacahuates. Ándale niña, sal del rincón con la canasta de la colación. Tiene confites y canelones para los muchachos que son muy dragones. Quiero oro ni quiero plata, yo lo que quiero es romper la piñata. Thank you so much, everyone, and we hope you enjoyed our show as much as we enjoyed sharing our traditions with you today. We have one more song to go, so don't go away just yet. But before that, our friends from Mariachi Cobre and our friends Père and Veronica from Ballet Folklorico. ¡Viva México! I want to wish everyone a wonderful holiday season and the best time here at the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays. We have candies for the little ones after the show, so stick around, okay? You know what song this is, so everybody dance along and sing along to Feliz Navidad!
Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero años de felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero años de felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas.
wouldn't mind if I could use a little magic and mischief to help Sigrid with her story, would you? Who knows, maybe this year she just might believe. Huh?
Oh, you! Hello! Oh, don't look good enough to eat! Hello, everyone! Oh, are you all here for me? Wow, good Yule, everyone! Yes, that is how you say Merry Christmas in my country. Very good! Oh, Merry Christmas it is! Oh, look at all these lovely decorations! Oh, so cute! My name is Sigrid, and I am the holiday ambassador for the Norway Pavilion. And I am so excited tonight to tell you all about Christmas in Norway. But first, here is a little bit of a Christmas song sung by children of all ages. The mouse song, Mischievous. There must be a bird in the right key. Oh, I love Disney. Oh, thank you, Disney. Thank you. All right, here we go. When nights are getting longer and lakes will freeze to ice, Mother Mouse warns strongly about a foul device. We must avoid the mousetrap, but there is not to fear. We'll all be celebrating at Christmas time this year. Everyone, hei sann og hopp sann og ra-ra-ra-ra. Og mjølkbærden skal lære sammen Amerika. Hei sann og hopp sann og ra-ra-ra-ra. Og mjølkbærden skal lære sammen Amerika. The Mother Mouse says that it's time to take a nap and dream about the Yuletide and not that awful trap. While Father Mouse is keeping watch, the children try to sleep. They hum some Christmas carols instead of counting sheep. Heidi and ho, do and toodle-la-doo. A Merry Christmas season is good for me and you. Again, hey, son of hop, son of fa-la-ra-la-ra. Oh, you declared enough, that I'll be coming very glad. Yay! Hello! So the audience, I'm very excited to sing. Yes, but the song is over now. Now! Ah, yes! Now! All across Norway, the holidays are family time. But how you celebrate depends on whether you live in a big fancy city, or like me, in one of our wonderful Norwegian farms. In the city, families might spend time together by going to concerts or festivals, church services, or my favorite, parties, yes. And like many of you, they are visited by Santa Claus. Do you know Santa Claus? Yes? Oh, we have him too. But on our farms, many families, like mine, still believe in the tradition of the Christmas Nisa, which is kind of like a Christmas gnome. Now we have two kinds. First is Julenissen, and he is like Santa Claus, but he visits the children on Christmas Eve to bring them gifts. And then there is Fjosnissen, and he lives in the haylofts of our barns. It's not creepy at all, don't make it creepy. Now, it is said that Fjosnissen, also called the Barn Santa, is a wonderful, yet strange little elf who is the guardian of our animals and our welfare. And most people believe that he looks, well, he looks just like this silly little stuffed toy here. You're so cute. And it is said, especially at Christmas time, that we should treat this Nisa with respect. But if we don't, he's been known to cause a bit of mischief in one way or another. But I have lived on a farm my entire life, and in all my Christmases, I've never seen this Nisa, no. Even when my friends said they could see him, oh, like Marta, she was so excited. Sigrid! Sigrid, I saw him! I saw the barn Santa! Last night, I snuck out while the porridge was still hot, just like we said we would, and I hid behind the hay. And there he was! Didn't you see him too, Sigrid? Marta, you don't have to lie. I know the barn Santa is real. It's okay. But Sigrid, I saw him with my own two eyes, but didn't you see him too, Sigrid? But I didn't see anything. So, all this talk about the barn Santa's neither here nor there, is it? No, for we know that his mischief makers do not exist, except in stories and fairy tales. Did you feel that? Oh, you did? Oh, I'm
so sorry. I don't know what it was. What was I saying? Oh, yes. He does not exist.
Unless they do exist and are therefore very clever and mischievous indeed.
Excuse me. Now, it is said that this born Santa is a rather old and kind of odd and funny-looking fella like this.
That's not true.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Did you say something? Oh, you didn't? I thought you said something. Okay. All right. Well, now Christmas in Norway is here's my favorite time of year. Ah, yes, and there are festive decorations. Oh, like these over here. And the smell. Yes, the smell of the holiday cookies fills the air. But here's the best part. In Norway, we have a 3-day celebration.
Oh, yes, we celebrate with a party. We like to party. We like to party. We like to toodaloo.
Oh, yes. Our biggest celebration is on Christmas Eve. In the middle of the day, around 12 o'clock or so, everything closes up early. The bells in the chapel begin to ring, and everyone returns home to their families to begin their celebration. In the evening, it's lights out. As the entire house is illuminated with the soft glow of candlelight over a big feast, the entire family gets so excited, especially the kids, because they know that the Christmas tree is in the next room. And the adults, they do all the decorating. The children are not allowed to see it until... Mama, is the tree ready yet? Yes, Sigrid, the tree is ready. Would you like to come see it? Mama, it's beautiful. Oh, goy. So, the rest of the evening is spent exchanging gifts and singing carols around the tree until very late at night. But the children, they don't forget about the barn Santa. Oh no, they leave him treats too.
Toodaloo! Oh, yes, they leave me treats too. And in exchange, I watch their crops for them each year. Oh, yes, they leave me a nice bowl of rice porridge. Oh, yeah. Oh, with a little bit of sugar and cinnamon and a little pat of butter right on top. Now, I know that doesn't sound like much of a treat to all of you, but believe me, when the kiddies leave me a nice steaming bowl of porridge in the hayloft, it warms me up on a cold winter's night. High in fiber, too. Toodaloo.
Spoon. You'll never guess what the children leave the barn Santa. Go on, try and guess. You probably won't get it right, but what do you think? Porridge. Yes, they leave him. Wait, yes! How did... Adults, maybe a stein of ale, I don't know. But wait, how did you know? Who told you? Santa. You mean... No, not Santa. Google. Who's Google? Haven't heard of that one yet. Oh, okay, it's oh, yes, okay. But you said the barn Santa? Listen, I spent this entire show telling all of you that the barn Santa does not exist. It's you!
It's me!
You're him!
I'm him!
It's him! The barn Santa! Oh! Have you always been there?
I was here the whole time, Sigrid.
When we opened our presents on Christmas Eve.
I was there.
And when the whole family woke up early on Christmas Day?
I was there too, all day long. And all the days after that, when you had parties and visited with friends, I was there for all of it.
so Mata was right. Fusnison, I have always wanted to believe in you. And now, thanks to you, I can see him. Oh, thank you, Tosintak. Fusnison, may I hug you? Oh, good you.
Oh, good you indeed. Oh, well, that's more like it. Kiddies, it looks like we made a believer out of Seagrey after all, huh? And with that, I hereby dub all of you honorary Christmas magic makers for the rest of the day. Give yourselves a round of applause. Oh, and now I'm off to the hayloft to get ready for the big night. Oh, but before I go, kiddies, friends, remember, uphold the values of Christmas. Be kind, spread joy and cheer, and be good to your barn Santa throughout the new year. Good Yule!
Good Yule!
Wait, you were there the whole time?
Oh, yes.
You really are Mr.
Oh,
Beast.
yes.
Thank you all so much.
Would you like some Christmas tea in England? Let's go find Father Christmas.
Which we all know is called...
Deck the halls.
Jingle bells, no, deck the halls. I said traditional Welsh Christmas carol, huh? Jingle bells, that's not from England, that's from New Jersey or someplace like that. Right, deck the halls. Now, you may shake the bells on the fa-la-la-la, all right? And the 1, a 2, here's your cue. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Throw the ancient Yuletide carol, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. That's holiday spirit! A hand for our bell ringer, yes? Now, before you go, I have something for you in appreciation of what you've done here today. It's your very own reindeer bell, yes? Now, this is no ordinary bell, no. This is a magical Christmas bell. I'll tell you how. On the quiet morning of Christmas, while everyone is asleep, dreaming of candy canes and sugar plums, tiptoe ever so gently into your parents' room. Then hold this bell ever so gently above their heads, and then shake that magical bell just as hard as you can. You better remember, it only works on Christmas morning, eh? Trust me, use your powers wisely, eh? A hand again for our bell ringer. Thank you, my friend, thank you. Golly good. I dare say all that bell ringing should knock off a couple of 100 years from our devil's knell, eh, what? The sound of carolers in the streets. It reminds me of a picture print from Père and Ives, or better yet, a scene from a Christmas card. Well, now there's a tradition that really caught on. Do you know the first Christmas card was sent in England back in 1843? That single card caught the attention of an English gift book company that had 1,000 lithographed copies made, which they sold for a shilling apiece. And the rest, as they say, is history. Oh, hello. Hang on, I seem to be receiving a good thought of the season. Sorry, everyone. There we go. If you'll forgive me, my friend. Yes, you there. I know what you're thinking. Yes, I really do. I am Father Christmas, remember. You're thinking, enough of the carols and cards. Let's have the good stuff. What about the mistletoe? Am I right? Yes, yeah. I knew it. There's one in every crowd, eh? Well, I have to admit, my friend, I don't blame you. The hanging of the mistletoe is among one of our oldest, and I might add, one of our most popular traditions. It dates back to the ancient Druid ceremonials of the winter solstice. Each time a kiss was claimed under the bough, the young couple would pick a berry until there were no more berries left. And so, my friend, Here's wishing you a bough with many, many berries indeed. There are so many wonderful traditions that come from the countries of the United Kingdom. England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales each have their own unique customs that make their holiday season a special time. Just as Charles Dickens has shared the romance of a perfect Victorian Christmas in his writings, the United Kingdom has taken the customs and traditions of its countries and shared them with the rest of the world. I think perhaps the immortal bard William Shakespeare truly said it best. Ever against that season comes when our Saviour's birth is celebrated. No spirit dare stir abroad. The nights are wholesome. Then no planet strike, no fairy takes, nor witch hath power to charm. So hallowed and so gracious is that time. On behalf of all the villages and towns here in merry old England, have a hallowed and gracious Christmas! Oh, thank you, my friends. Now sing along if you would like. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you, my friends. Happy Christmas to you all.
Canadian Holiday Voyageurs.
Voyageurs. We're going to take you on a wonderful musical journey across the great nation of Canada during this awesome holiday season. The last song you heard was a Canadian holiday favorite called The Christmas Jig. Now, my friends, the band and I, we've traveled here together from all the different parts of Canada in order to share with you our own unique regional holiday traditions. Because Canada is a nation of many different cultures, and each one of us tells a different part of the story. For instance, my good friend Jason over here, well, he's from Alberta. And here's the type of music that you might hear from his part of the country during the holidays. Let's go! as we go back to my home of Quebec. Now back home around the holidays, we have a great big feast called Le Réveillon. Family and friends gather together for wonderful food and a great celebration. Now I hope that Père Noël has some great stuff planned for everybody this year. Who, my friends, is Père Noël? Santa Claus, you got it! Well, whether you call him Santa Claus or Père Noël, before he visits, it's time for Le Réveillon! Il fait un peu comme ça, ouais? Cultures. And certainly one of the cultural traditions that we love to honor is that of our First Nation Indigenous Native peoples. Now, the youngsters of the First Nation, they gather together and they sing Christmas carols in order to appease the mysterious Nalayuks and earn their presents from them. So in honor of that tradition, we want to invite all you youngsters out here to sing along with us and earn your presents from the Nalayuks.
Gifts we bring.
story of holiday traditions in Canada without including those contributions given to us from the Irish, the English, and the Scottish. Now, there are magical and mischievous bellsnickles, and they help Santa Claus figure out who's been naughty and who's been nice. There are the mummers who come knocking at your door, and they won't leave without a hot toddy or a Christmas cake. There's a celebration of 12 days of Christmas and so many other festivities. So in honor of our English and Celtic roots, here are some sounds that you might hear in Newfoundland, Ontario, and Nova Scotia. Hark, what's that noise out by the porch door? Dear Granny, there's mummers, there's 20 or more. Hello, withered face lightened up with a grin, and he mummers, nice mummers, loud. Come on, lovely numbers, don't bother the snow. We'll wipe up the wall.
j'ai rencontré en train de trois grands rois qui allaient en voyage. Ce matin, j'ai rencontré en train de trois grands rois en gros chemin. Hey, bonjour!
Bonjour!
Can we all say that? Bonjour!
Bonjour!
Très bien! And as we say in my country, Joyeux Noël! That means Merry Christmas! Maintenant, let me ask, do you know who I am?
Père Noël.
Oui, je suis le Père Noël. Father Christmas. I am the good spirit of this season. Is it true for me to see all of you in such good spirit? Maintenant, I have another question for you. Have any of you, or your petit enfant, have you ever written a letter to my friend Santa Claus at the North Pole? You big people, you can admit this too.
Yes.
Well, in France, if a child writes a letter to me, Père Noël, and puts a return address on the envelope, the French government pays the postage on my reply. Not bad, eh? I get so many letters. I would like to share with you one of my favorite. It comes to me from a lovely little girl named Babette, who lived with her old Uncle Louis and her brother Francois on a farm near Les Bords in the mountains of Provence. And it will give her a bit of the flavor of the holiday season in France. Écoutez, listen. Dear Père Noël, even though my big brother Francois says Christmas is for babies, I look forward to La Vie de Petit Jésus and a visit from you. Of course she does. The watch night, Christmas Eve, the watch night. The watch night is a magical evening when my family and I sit in front of the fire, sipping hot cider, and Uncle Louis tells the story of the birth of the baby Jesus. She goes on to say that her brother teases her about all this. Oh, but Francois, he does not believe in Christmas. He does not believe in Père Noël. But for me, nothing surpasses the magic of the watch night, or the fragile beauty of a child's face on Christmas morning. Alors, with Christmas still several days away, Uncle Louis secretly decorated the tree, and Francois helped Babette to set up the crèche. You know this word? Crèche? The nativity scene, one of the most important symbols of Christmas to the French, even though it was invented by an Italian. St. Francis of Assisi, he's okay too. Now, you know the figures that go into the crèche, yes? Mary and Joseph, the wise men, the little drummer boy. Where they come from in Provence, the little statues one made for the nativity also include people from your village. The baker, the priest, little figures made out of clay called santons, that mean little saints. And Babette's wish for Christmas last year was she would get yet another santon to put into the nativity scene, as if it too was going to worship the baby Jesus. It's a nice custom, huh? Last year, Babette was finally old enough to go to midnight mass with Uncle Louis. Oh, it was very beautiful. As Uncle Louis carried a newborn lamb to the priest to symbolize the Lamb of God, and then put it into a little cart for Babette to pull around the church for everyone to see, with shepherds playing flutes and drums. Then, after the Mass, they go home for the Réveillon, the big supper. Who likes to eat at Christmas time, huh? Who likes to eat all the time, huh? The French are no different. Last year from the Réveillon, Babette, she had roast goose, pâté, les fromages. Oh, les fromages. They sound very fancy, no? It means cheese. And for dessert, they had bûche de Noël, a cake shaped like a Yule log. Even Francois likes that one, no me too. Then Babette, she put the little Santon of the baby Jesus into the crèche. Et enfin, the last she does before she go to bed is to set out her shoes for me to fill with treats and goodies. Last year, Babette, she was a little devil-ish. This is the shoe I find near the fireplace with her name on it. If this is Babette's shoe, she's a grand pied, a big foot. Next morning, Christmas Day, Babette, she jumps out of bed. She rubs her eyes. She waits for Francois to go with her to see what I have put under the tree. Oh, Francois, he takes his time. He does not believe in Christmas. He does not believe in Père Noël, remember? But when the children go to the tree, they discover an amazing scene. Quelque chose extraordinaire. Not one, but 3 Santons. 2 more even than my little friend had wished. Only one is carved to look like her Uncle Louis. Another looks just like her brother, doubting Francois. And another looks just like sweet little Babette herself. She concluded.
Oh, good, my travel trunk arrived. I'm always worried they'll lose my luggage. Forgive me, I've been traveling for quite a while and now I am finally home just in time to celebrate Hanukkah. During my study abroad, I traveled from one corner of the world to the next and I learned 2 things. The world doesn't actually have any corners, and people in different places and cultures celebrate Hanukkah in their own unique ways, and it is beautiful. Now, Hanukkah is the only Jewish holiday not mentioned in our holy book, the Torah. Seriously. That's probably why there are so many ways of celebrating the holiday around the world. But there is at least one thing that every Hanukkah celebration has in common: the telling of a story. Not just any story, but a miraculous story. It is the story of our ancestors, the Maccabees. Over 2,000 years ago, in the city of Jerusalem stood a temple. To the Jewish people, it was the holy temple, a sacred place of worship. It was, I wish I could describe it to you, but I cannot, because it was desecrated. Quickly now, stand together, brothers. Do not let the temple fall. They are coming. They are coming. They are here. It was 166 BCE, and an opposing army marched on the temple. 40,000 well-armored, well-trained soldiers. Their adversary? A small group of Jewish rebels known as the Maccabees, led by Judah the Strong. Maccabees, let us fight unto the death in defense of our souls and our temple. This small band of rebels met the enemy army and they fought. The temple, it is on fire. Douse the flames. Save the scriptures. When the smoke cleared, all that was left was the Maccabees and the holy temple. They did it. The Maccabees pushed out the enemy army and saved the temple. But the temple was not left unscathed. Precious holy items were stolen.
Idols were placed on the altar. Vandals destroyed what once was sacred. We must cleanse the temple. Bring me the menorah! But that too was gone. Unwilling to accept defeat now, the Maccabees crafted a new menorah. But when they found the blessed oil, there was only enough for one day. We cannot let the holy flame dwindle again. So, they lit the menorah and they prayed. And the flame lasted 2 days. 3 days. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8 days. The holy flame still burns. A great miracle has happened here. That small vial of oil lasted for 8 nights, long enough to cleanse the temple and get more blessed oil. Every year during Hanukkah, we remember the bravery of the Maccabees and the miracle that happened so many years ago. And how do we remember that miracle? Well, during the 8 days of Hanukkah, families come together and we share our traditions. For my family, we eat, we sing songs, we eat, we exchange presents. Oh, by the way, did I mention? Yeah, we eat. I can smell it now. Potatoes and onions frying in hot oil as Dad flips the latkes. Oh, and sweet sugar fills the air as Mom coats the fried jelly donuts called sufganiyat. During Hanukkah, we eat foods cooked in oil to remind us of the oil that kept the candle burning for the Maccabees all those years ago. Then, as the sun sets, the house becomes quiet, as it is time to light the menorah. As the youngest male of the household, it is my responsibility to light the candles. The first night, I light 2 candles. The first is always the shamash, the attendant candle. Set above the others, it is used to light the Hanukkah candles. The shamash reminds us of the good that we can bring to others. For the next 8 nights, we repeat this ritual, adding 1 more candle each evening until all 8 candles burn bright. Light the first of 8 tonight, furthest candle to the right. Light the first and second too, when tomorrow's day is through. Then light 3 and then light 4, every dusk light 1 candle more, till all 8 burn bright and high, honoring a day gone by. In my family, like so many other families around the world, our tradition was to exchange gifts after lighting the candles. The house erupted with joy and laughter, especially on the first and the last nights when my parents gave us kids the big presents! The dollhouse. For my sister, and for me, a helmet? To go along with my new bike! Ah, that was a good year. The nights in between were for what my parents called more practical presents. School supplies, clothes, an extra fancy pair of socks. Oh, check out these sweet babies I got last year. Oh, yeah, you can see them all the way over there, can't you? Can't miss them. And we got some of the Hanukkah staples. Chocolate coins called gelt, and of course, dreidels. Now, dreidel is Yiddish for spinning top, and on each side is a Hebrew letter. Nun, Gimel, Hey, and Shin. These 4 letters form the acronym of the phrase, a great miracle happened there. By playing dreidel during Hanukkah, we are reminded of the bravery of the Maccabees. So every year, my family and families around the world play dreidel. And while we play, we sing the classic dreidel song. I'm sure you've heard it before, and I could sing it for you now, but I think I might need some help, so I'm going to recruit all of you to be my collective volunteer. You're going to be my choir. Don't worry, I will take care of most of the words. I just need the rest of you to be in charge of 1 very important word. Do you think you can guess what that word is? Dreidel. Dreidel, there it is. You're very quick. So when I raise the dreidel high in the air like this, I need you all to say nice and loud. Dreidel. Just like that. Let's try it with the song. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel. I will play. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then I will play. Let's try really fast now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I made it out of play. And when it's dry and ready, then I will play. Give yourselves a round of applause, my choir. Now, those are just some of my family's Hanukkah traditions. Through my travels around the world, I discovered many other unique traditions in celebration of this joyous holiday. While I was traveling through North Africa, I heard another Hanukkah story, one I was not familiar with. The story of the hero Judith. One night, after lighting the menorah, the bubby, that's grandmother in Yiddish, of the family I was staying with came to me. Zachary, tonight is the 7th night of Hanukkah. Tonight we remember Judith. With her own cunning bravery, she assassinated a general and saved her people! Whoa, bubby. Today in northern African countries, they celebrate Chag Hanukkah, the festival of the daughters, in honor of the strong women connected to the Jews' battle for freedom, like Judith. Oh, then when I was in Argentina, I heard the most wonderful language. There, many Jews speak in a unique Judeo-Spanish language called Ladino. Oh, and the music. The music there is even more beautiful than the language. Ana Culinda está aquí, 8 candelas para mí. Ana Culinda está aquí, 8 candelas para mí. Oh, candelica, 2 candelicas, 3 candelicas, 4 candelicas, 5 candelicas, 6 candelicas, 7 candelicas, 8 candelas para mí. Beautiful Hanukkah is here. 8 candles for me. Beautiful Hanukkah is here. 8 candles for me. Oh, 1 little candle, 2 little candles, 3 little candles, 4 little candles, 5 little candles, 6 little candles, 7 little candles. 8 candles for me. Thank you. 8 candelicas. 8 little candles. Such a lovely song. And there are so many other wonderful Hanukkah songs and traditions out there in the world. Yet, it seems no matter where in the world you are, Hanukkah is about remembering the miracle. It's about remembering to be a light to others and celebrating with food, fun, but most importantly, family. Clap along with me again here on this one. There we go. Let's have a party, we'll all dance a hora. Guys around the table, we'll give you a cradle to play in the garden street. And the party are playing, our candles are burning bright. One for each night that you share as we light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they share as we light to remind us of days long ago. Chag Sameach. Happy Hanukkah. Please enjoy the rest of your day here at the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays. Happy Hanukkah.
Down the rope here. Front rope seating available. Okay. How many more nights must I sleep before it's New Year's Day? On New Year's Day, we will fly kites. On New Year's Day, let's spin tops. Please come soon. New Year's Day. Hey, let's say that was for sale. Only the finest that was for sale. Just time. Hi, minasan, that's you. And Happy New Year. In Japanese, we say, Akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. My name is Shizue. Yes, the old year is almost gone and it's time to welcome the new year. So even though it's a bit early, I want to wish everyone a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. There's some time delay. Well, let's say it together in Japanese this time. Repeat after me. Akemashite.
Akamashite.
Good. Omedetou
Omedetou
gozaimasu.
gozaimasu.
Yes, very good, very good. Irashaimase. Welcome to the Japan Pavilion and our celebration of Oshogatsu. Now, Oshogatsu is a Japanese traditional New Year which lasts from January 1st through January 7th. And today I appear before you as a humble street vendor. But what I feel is a very important part of Oshogatsu, and here it is. It's called Daruma doll. He's rather handsome, don't you think? Right? Daruma is like a good luck charm. As you can see, Daruma has no pupils in his eyes. The custom among Japanese is to make a wish and paint in the left eye. Well, actually, I made a wish on my own Daruma doll right over here. Yes. And then, when your wish comes true, you must paint in the other eye. But what if your wish doesn't come true by the end of the year? That's okay. You can always try again next year because I got lots of Darumas to sell. Big Daruma, big Daruma, lots of Darumas available. Darumas for sale, Darumas for sale. Come, gather around, Darumas for sale. Now, did you know that the legend of the Daruma dates back to the 6th century when a Buddhist monk named Daruma Taishi journeyed from India to China to spread the teachings of Buddha. His journey was difficult, and oftentimes the road that he traveled was plagued with bandits. He had no weapons. How could he protect himself? Well, the answer was in the teachings of Buddha. Listen, my disciples, I believe that if the body is in poor health, then the spirit will also be weak. Thus, Daruma developed a system of exercise to keep the mind and body healthy and to deal with the bandit. This unique style of exercise and defense traveled all the way to Japan. With practicing empty hands, it was called kara, meaning empty, te, meaning hand. Yeah! Karate. And years later, Daruma went to a temple at the top of a great mountain where he meditated for 9 years. Can you imagine remaining motionless for 9 years? I cannot stay still for even 9 minutes. Well, that's why the Daruma is a symbolic reminder for people of Japan of patience and persistence through the ups and downs of life. As we say, Nana Korobi Yaok, which means literally knocked down 7 times and get up 8. See, always comes back to the upright position, no matter how hard it is in October. So Shogatsu or New Year is a time to get back up, or time for rejuvenation, asking for blessings, and celebrating the coming of spring. So on this day, my family and I carry out centuries-old rituals and traditions together. So during this time, everyone should be free from stress, work, or study. So we do many New Year's preparations in advance. We cleaned, we mailed traditional Japanese New Year's card, and we even make a cold, colorful delicacy, put it into separately in the box to eat over the first days of the New Year. And this delicacy is called osechi ryori. And I remember my mother spending days and days preparing it. So once when I was a little child, she explained the significance of each part of osechi ryori. Shi-chan, would you like a taste of osechi ryori? Hi. Okay, how about the sweet omelette? Datemaki brings learning. You like to learn, no? Okay, well, how about fish eggs? Yum! Kazunoko brings, Kazunoko brings fertility. Lots of grandbabies. Don't you want to have a big family? No. Okay, well, how about there are kuromame, black beans, brings health. And sweet chestnuts brings wealth. Money. Money. I want lots of money. Give me. Okay, here you go. Well, how much I love the Kuri Kingdom, the sweet chestnuts. But, New Year's Eve dinner, that's my favorite. Do you know what we eat on New Year's Eve in Japan? It's thin elongated soup. Can you guess?
Noodles.
Oh, I love ramen. So actually, yes, noodles. We eat soba noodles. So since childhood, I stayed up late and eating soba noodles, hoping to have a long and healthy, long and healthy soba noodles. And then I hear a huge bronze bells called Joya no Kane. Solemnly sound, gong, around midnight, gong. New Year's Eve at the Buddhist temple. Well, can anybody guess how many times the bell rings on New Year's Eve in Japan? 12. Yes. Any other numbers?
8.
8. Oh, 8. That's close. How about 8 plus 100 equals everybody? 108. You're a genius. That's right. In Japanese Buddhism, it is said that humans have 108 bonno, which means earthly desires, like laziness, stubbornness, greed. Well, can you guess what kind of bonno the little girl wanting lots of money had? Greed, right? So as of Japanese tradition, after the 108 gongs of the bell, I bid my desires sayonara and then started the new year with a clean slate. Then the first day of the new year, which is called Ganjitsu, I rise early and put on new clothes from head to toe. Try to go see the first sunrise of the year called Hatsuhinode. And before breakfast, I drink otoso, a sweet spiced wine. And it is said that by drinking otoso, we vanquish evil spirit within ourselves and prevent sickness within the mile of our home. Then I run to the mailbox to check for the beautiful Nengajo, or New Year greeting cards from family and friends. And later in the day, the callers might come in for the meal of osechi ryori and maybe more otoso. Then we all go to the Shinto shrine to pray for the blessings of the New Year. So everyone in Japan gets into the spirit of Oshogatsu, enjoying the symbolism and beautiful customs of the New Year, like a wish on the Daruma dolls. So the wish that I made for wealth all those years ago actually came true, because now I make a good living as a Daruma vendor now. But every year since, I wish for happiness, a different kind of wealth, no? I find happiness in sharing my family and cultural traditions with new, curious friends like all of you. So actually, because of this time with you, my wish came true. So it's time to fill up the other eye. Well, thank you. Arigato, Daruma-san. Yay! So, I have spoken too long. I have to get back to selling the Daruma dolls. But before I go, I would like to leave you with this New Year's wish. But first, I will say it in Japanese. 皆さん、どうぞ良いお年をお迎えください。May your Dharma's eyes be painted in each and every year, and all your wishes come true. Happy New Year, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your day here at Epcot International Festival of the Holidays. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimashita. And if you need one, Daruma's for sale right over there at the store.
Lots of kawaii Christmas decor here in Japan. Lots of Hello Kitty. So unfortunately I got confused on the time and I missed the last show for the Dickens Carolers Voices of Liberty. And this was the main thing I wanted to see and show you guys. So I hate so much that I missed that. But you will get to see them in the Christmas processional, Candlelight processional. It's just so well decorated. I love this.
Christopher Confessore. Christopher is the music director of the Brevard Symphony Orchestra and the principal pops conductor for the Alabama Symphony Orchestra.
stage, the Voices of Liberty.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. With the kids jingle belling, everyone telling you be of the cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year, time of the year. It's the happiest season of all. With those holiday greetings and gay happy greetings with all. It's the happiest season of all, There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago.
Disneyland over 60 years ago. Yes, I'll wait for that. Right now, Walt Disney World is celebrating 50 years of magic here in Florida. And in that time, literally millions of guests have enjoyed the Christmas story, the traditional carols, and especially the glorious music of the holiday season. In the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God to a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin who was betrothed to a man whose name was Joseph of the house of David. And the virgin's name was Mary. And he came to her and said, "Greetings, O favored one. The Lord is with you." But she was greatly troubled at the saying and tried to discern what sort of greeting this might be. And the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God. And behold, you will conceive in your womb and bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus." And it came to pass in those days, a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. And all went, each to his own town. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, from the town of Nazareth to Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, to be registered with Mary, his betrothed, who was with child. And while they were there, the time came for her to give birth. And she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the inn. Angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were filled with great fear. And the angel said to them, "Fear not, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord." And on earth, peace, goodwill towards all. And see this thing that has happened, which the Lord has made known to us. And they went with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the baby lying in a manger. And when they saw it, they made known the saying that had been told them concerning this child. And all who heard it wondered at what the shepherds told them. Now, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, in the days of Herod the king, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem, saying, "Where is he who has been born King of the Jews? For we saw his star when it rose in the east, and have come to worship him." And when they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceeding great joy.
When they saw the star, they rejoiced with great joy. Oh, when they saw the star, they rejoiced with great joy. Oh, when they saw the star, they rejoiced with great joy. They rejoiced with exceeding great joy, great joy, great joy. Oh, when they saw the star, oh, when they saw the star, they rejoiced with great joy. When they saw the star, they rejoiced with great joy. When they saw the star, they rejoiced with great joy. They rejoiced with exceeding great
And behold, the star that they had seen went before them until it came to rest over the place where the child was. And going into the house, they saw the child with Mary, his mother, and they fell down and worshipped him. Then, opening their treasures, they offered him gifts, gold and frankincense and myrrh. Wise men had come and gone, and the angels had flown off to spread the good news. A quiet settled over the stables in that little town of Bethlehem. Alone for the very first time, Mary and Joseph looked down at their beautiful baby, sleeping peacefully in the manger. All at once, the worry, the joy, the bewilderment, and the awe they felt for this tiny child washed over them. They felt the magnitude of what had just occurred and wondered what the future would bring for them. In the stillness of the evening, they watched as Jesus slept, listening for the soft sounds of his breath, for the rustle of hay in the night breeze, hearts swelling with the wonder.
So tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
For all the miracles of Jesus Christ, the Prince of Peace himself was a man, a human being, and he walked through this world in the most human way possible, with love. He didn't have much, but what he did have, he shared, and it became plenty. Food, water, shelter, care. He met the world around him with empathy, saw hunger and shared the food from his plate, saw thirst and poured for them from his own cup, saw sickness and offered his time for their healing, soothed them with his human hands. Jesus Christ found it in his earthly heart to give of himself to the people who loved him and even to the people who betrayed him, to all people, that a baby in a manger could grow to become a man who taught a world of people what it means to love one another. That's the spirit of this season, and it lives inside each and every one of us. The greatest joy of being human is to love one another. And when we share that love, that is the greatest gift of all.
Joy to the world.
everyone joining us this evening, thank you. I have sincerely enjoyed being here with you, and I hope you have enjoyed this Candlelight Processional. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. But before we go, we'd like to leave you this evening with one final wish. The holiday season means something different to everyone. Across languages and customs, we all have traditions that we hold dear. We pass them down and share them with one another at every opportunity. Because ultimately, the message at the heart of all our celebrations is a simple one that stands the test of time. Peace on earth, goodwill to all.
Here's the tree in the American Pavilion. The theme is peace on earth and goodwill to all. Holiday market with dolls from around the world.
The way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove. Oh, child, the way you shake that thing, gonna make you buy, gonna make you sing. Hey, baby, when you want that flame, watch honey drip, can't keep away.
Tree at night all lit up, by the way. Oh, is it just the one song? It's just the one song?